to bring up another thing that I wanted to talk about as well.
Yeah,
Funny enough, you two's conversation actually kind of brought me into it as well. It actually just made me reminded me about it.
Do you know what this? So hold up. First of all, yeah, I'm very fucking proud of you.
What?
I never expected him to actually sit down and watch a football match because I thought he was just against it.
Oh yeah, I can watch a football match.
I was like, yeah, I heard this England match was on. Yeah, like, yeah, bro, come true. I'm like,
wow, you watched an England match as well.
Yeah, I
Not
watched
like Champions League final.
Bro, I watched matches from time to time, you know.
Okay,
No,
cool.
not that bad.
I just thought he just wasn't with football at all.
No.
Like, you know what it was? Like, yeah, but Arsenal supporter, but
Yeah, no. I told you I was getting back into it. I'm slowly getting back into it, man. Slow.
I mean, I can understand why, because in my opinion, football isn't what it used to be. But yeah,
Bro. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I left, fam. Arsenal, they're doing it, fam.
heartbreak.
Fam, they sold Thierry Henry to Barcelona. That's what I said, and I was out. At that moment, I saw the downhill. I saw us falling, tumbling, crumbling, hurting, heartache, headaches. I just wasn't with it. I said bye. Pain. I said safe.
Damn, being an Arsenal supporter comes with heart bypass.
Fam, bro. I remember the old. Do you remember the
I'm
old?
sure I've said that to you at work. How's your heart? How many heart bypasses?
Bro, man had a heart. I needed a heart transfer at them times, fam, bro. But yeah,
Rumbling,
but
tumbling, stumbling.
So here's what I wanted to say. I probably shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway because I think it's funny. And so you know, alright. Let me ask you this,
Go on.
Paz, have you got a girl? No. So Paz has a girl.
Does it have to center around my girl?
No. No. I just want to see what his reaction would be.
Okay.
So imagine, yeah, you're in a conversation with your girl, and then you guys finish your conversation, everything's good, then she disappears for 14 hours. Yeah? How are you reacting?
That's happened many times. When I've been in
Yeah, so
when you say disappear, as in what? She just hasn't replied to messages.
Or do you mean like she's in trouble disappeared?
No,
like
disappears. You can't hear her, get through to her, not answering your messages or anything after 14 hours. How are you reacting?
I'm sure that's common.
I can't lie. That's peace. That's bliss.
No, I'm sure that's common though, where they just think, yeah, I don't need to talk to nobody.
bro,
I'm just
I'm
gonna
like
post
that.
something on my story and ignore everyone.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like. Even I'm like that. I don't need to chat to people every single day. Like it's one of the ones where it's just like sometimes, bro.
In all honesty,
you just want your own space. Like it's not.
You
a bad
can
thing.
see women are very emotional people,
Okay.
beings,
Yeah.
rather.
Yeah.
So you can only go by their last action. If their last action is everything is all good, why am I stressing?
Yep,
We're too grown to be like, oh my god, she doesn't like me anymore.
You got to really take things at face value with certain girls because they will really.
Because they don't process like us.
Yeah.
Like we process with a lot of logic and all that. Whereas for them, it's emotion first,
Yeah.
which isn't a problem.
It's not a problem.
It's just how it is.
Nah, I'm sorry, it's a fucking problem. Nah, rationalize the shit before you start.
Brother, you're trying to get cancelled by every woman on
Try
here.
and be rational about a shit before you.
I can't wait, to meet your girl, shake her hand, and be like, "Well done for sticking with this one."
What do you mean?
I'm joking, bro.
What do you mean,
bro? I'm joking.
I am amazing. I'm amazing. What are you talking about?
So to get to the point that I'm talking about.
Sorry.
So basically, this girl I work with, went to work one day, and when I get in, she's on her way out, innit, fam. She looked pissed. Like when I say, like, you know.
Yeah, to put emphasis on the P.
Like you know when you know when, for instance, who's the black and white bitch from Dalmatians? That
From
moment, you
what?
know, who's the black and white bitch from Dalmatians? Cruella, yeah, that's it. You know, remember, that moment where she got vexed and she was moving mad and she started driving around looking mad for the dogs.
Oh yeah.
Bruv, she was moving like she looked like that.
What,
fam.
nose all grown in
Her fam, nose all grown, fam.
Peak.
Face looking mad, bro. Well, she obviously didn't actually look like that, but that's what she felt like inside. So I was obviously me being me. I was like, why are you pissed? Why are you this, that, and the other? She's like, there's nothing wrong with this, that, and the other. Leaves. Next day comes in, yeah. She's like, really, can I talk to you? Alright, cool. She's like, basically, yeah, she was moving vexed because basically her man hadn't messaged her back in 14 hours. And that's why she was vexed.
Okay.
Now,
But once again.
Wait. Now, my reason, I was laughing. I was like, bro, you're moving that piss because,
Ideally, he can and he.
But no, there was a solid reason why he couldn't. But my thing is, her reaction, your man ain't messaged you for 14 hours, and you
That's
look
not even a full day.
That's not a full day, and you're ready to react like that. Is this a normal reaction that I didn't know about that females tend to have?
A lot of them do. I don't know the percentage wise, but once again, they're emotional beings. They, because of how society is set up, they're supposed to be the treasure when it's not really supposed to be like that.
But
So
they're
they feel
reading
like
too many
whenever they
horoscopes,
message,
fam.
what'd you say?
They're reading too many damn horoscopes, guys. Like, stop all that. Stop all that.
Stop
sun
looking
Where
into
is he?
stars.
Where is he? Put
Bruv,
that there.
Stop.
Where
Stop
is he?
looking into the
Stop
fishes.
looking at the sprinkle of stardust.
You know when they're like,
Yo, see, this is why I don't fuck with these guys that are fucking air symbols, because his moon sign.
this is freaking Sagittarius.
Because his moon,
Hold on,
moon
is it
sign
actually
is a
air
Sag-
symbols?
His moon sign is a
I
Sagittarius.
don't know.
Bro,
I'm sure it's like fire,
bro,
water, and land
yeah,
or something.
element,
This
yeah.
guy
Do you know
said
who would know all that? Do you know who would know
Yeah,
the answers to all
star
that?
signs.
Star signs. She will know the answer to all those questions.
Oh, you know what? Funny enough, yeah, talking about moons and shit like that. I swear there's 4 different type of moons coming in the next 2 months.
There's meant to be a
I
blue
saw
moon.
something like
Yeah,
that.
blue moon. It's on my phone. I can't
Listen,
be
if you find me in a park somewhere trying some anime shit, fuck off and leave me alone.
Infinite Tsukiyomi.
Bruv, I'm telling you.
I'm gonna be there with you.
I'm
You know,
telling you.
I'm
in the
gonna be there
Akatsuki
with
clock.
Listen, no one's ever seen that shit, so there's no proof to say that it might not work.
Wearing the Akatsuki clock, like.
Man, have you ever seen it? I'm bagging all sorts of jutsu, fam.
I don't know, fam.
Like, if it bangs.
But yeah, no. So this is my thing. Is that a natural reaction that females tend to have, or do you think she was just overreacting? Because that then got me thinking, like, I was thinking 14 hours, not that long.
Ooh.
Basically, long story short, he ended up being up in bin because he got into a fight. Basically, he's a fighter. He got into a fight. They put him in bin, this, that, and the other, for 14 hours. Hence why he didn't talk to her. But
It depends, bro.
But-
Because we don't know the backstory. We don't
the
know. We
backstory.
don't know if he does it regularly.
And
We
this-
don't know if it's normal for him. We don't know if he cheats. We don't know if he, once again, if he's fighting, if he's got into a problem.
yeah, no, but
So
apparently,
it depends.
apparently, no. From the outside, obviously, this is just me talking from the outside. Their relationship seems like a strong, proper, good relationship. Like they don't seem like
most relationships.
Yeah.
Outside, innit?
yeah. You should know.
True.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you've had a few, innit?
Yeah, man.
Bro,
Whoa.
that's a few, you know. I really did. It doesn't, bro. Like, I can tell you how many serious girlfriends I've actually
Yeah.
had, like in life. This was my 3rd serious girlfriend.
And the whole
Yeah.
time I've known you, you've
Bro,
been in
no.
a serious
No,
one.
no, no. You've just seen. No, I wasn't in a relationship when I met you.
You were.
When I met you,
Yeah, bro.
how long ago did I meet you?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell this story, but I remember you telling me that you were on an anniversary.
Ah,
She-
yeah,
she-
yeah. Okay, I remember. Yeah. Long story short, I was on.
Spin this cup.
No, even I'll talk about that freely, bruv.
You wanna up that? So
No, no.
is it up in the number? Is it from 3 to 4 or 5?
No.
It's
It
still
isn't, no,
free.
it isn't a number. No, I was in a relationship when I met him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I'd probably just got into one when I met him.
Yeah.
Like, because I was in it for a while. I'm not one of these people that like just dates bare people. Well, gets into relationships.
It gets
and,
boring when there's
like,
too
Yeah.
many.
Like literally, I
Not
might
that I'm
go,
a
I
hoe
might go out
anymore.
with someone, and if I break up with them, bruv, like next time I'm in a relationship, probably 3 years later or some shit
Yeah.
like that. 4 years later. That's right now. But anyway, basically, I was on the anniversary of my ex, right? I can't even remember what the argument was about. This was that long ago, but we was going through our little issues.
I remember it
and
was
that.
something petty,
Bruv,
and you had no time for it.
something incredibly petty, but again, I can't even remember. That's how petty it was. I don't remember what it was. And she was pissing me off. Like, what I'm telling you, you know, it was where it's just like, you're talking wreck to me. What? Bear in mind, I'm fucking driving. Like, I'm taking you to this place. Like, you're about to live. I'm taking you here. She was pissing me off. And then it got to a point where I must have just pulled up at some random place. I was like, you know what? I ain't dealing with this shit right now. I was like, this is our anniversary. I am not about to fucking deal with all this bullshit you're about to deal with. I'll turn this whip round and I'll go home right now. Like, is that what you want to do?
Pull her up on it, fam.
You know, it was just like you got to treat it like a chat. Like, oh, god damn it, I will turn this car
turn
around.
around.
I'll turn it around. Bruv. After that, it was all cool. All cool. Parked up outside place, spoke. It was all good after that. But it was fucking jokes though, because literally I just remember just pulling up and just like, I ain't dealing with this shit right now. Fuck this. I was like, I'm here taking you out. Why the fuck am I dealing with this? Like, what am I dealing with this for? I'll turn this car around right now. Fuck around with me. Blood. That was fucking jokes. That was a funny time.
No, that's bad still.
That was a funny time in life.
Yeah. No, but that, you know what? It just got me thinking about
It depends on
how
the
we
time.
react to each other.
It depends on
Like,
the
is
type
that
of
a logical?
relationship.
Like, or am I just really just illogical, or is she really illogical? Like that's what I meant to ask. Like, that's why this is one of the reasons I was gonna be like, yes, there's a girl here when you said you're bringing your friend, but she ain't here. So
Yeah.
that's what I said. This would
You're
have been
missing out.
this would have been the best time to ask her.
Yeah,
because we
and
had
she's
to-
real. She would have told
Yeah,
us.
she would've told us if
fucked
that's-
us up on that one. I ain't gonna
Yeah, fam.
lie. I'm not even gonna lie. I had some questions because I need. There's certain questions.
Buzz.
There's certain questions, right? That I need to ask girls.
Yeah.
because I need to know whether.
And you can only
it's
ask
just-
real ones.
Yeah, you can only ask a real one.
It's not even so much that. It's whether it's just girls I've dealt with.
Yeah.
Or whether you all react the same, like because
Yeah.
in certain situations, some of these girls cry for like you know the worst thing you could do in certain situations is cry, and especially around certain people. Don't cry around me. I'm the most awkward person. I don't.
I'll laugh. I'll
Like,
laugh. I'll laugh.
my first natural response is I don't like. I know how to like obviously make you feel better, but I don't know how to process it at the moment. So my first response is I might smirk or I might laugh. At that point, you're pissing me. And it's not, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just sitting like that. Why is this girl crying? Cause what's
Right.
wrong with her?
You know what? I got to ask this. Now you're getting into this, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the first moment? Because I know we all have done that here, yeah. We've made a girl cry. I know we all have. What was everyone's reaction when they first made that very first girl cry? What was everyone's reaction? Because I want to know. I think it'd be best. I want to know. What's everyone's reaction?
Mine was very genuine.
Mine was peak.
Mine was no.
Mine was fake.
Oh,
no,
bro.
Mine was genuine. No.
Alright, go.
I even go first.
Go.
Mine was genuine because I genuinely didn't know why this girl was crying. I was confused. In a very, very long story short, yeah. There was these two girls I used to chill with. Once upon a time, I don't chat to either of them no more.
Yeah.
Like one of them severely hates me. The other one just obviously for friend reasons. She can't talk to me
Yeah.
because of her friend, bro. Long story short,
Okay.
the brethren that was feeling me that I didn't know was feeling me. I was a lot closer to her as a friend,
Mhm.
and then I was kind of feeling the brethren.
Mhm.
So obviously, I'm trying to chat to the brethren. I'm there like getting little bits of advice on a certain situation, but I'm talking hypotheticals.
Yeah.
I think when I was talking the hypothetical situations, she thought I was talking about herself.
Yeah.
So she's like, it got to a point where I think she just got mad. She was like, "Why are you asking for tips to move to me?" I'm like,
Who the hell's talking about you?
as innocently as that, probably not with the word help, but it was like, I wasn't trying to move to you. I'm trying to move to my girl, your girl. and she's like, oh, but you know it was where it was like, the conversation went bare awkward. You know it was we're just chatting, and you could
Yeah.
you can hear someone's voice like
the cutting.
and then the eyes started watering. I was like, fam, what? I was like, no, what are you crying? What are we crying for? What are you crying for? I was like, don't cry, no, it's not that deep. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a bit of a mad one to cry.
Yeah,
for.
that's not.
no, but
That's you know what her ego was.
no, but her ego,
Mash
her
it,
ego
mash.
was mashed up because
Her
literally
ego was mashed.
but this is the thing is she was
Once
giving
again,
me all
yeah.
advice for herself. Yeah, bearing
Wait.
in mind
Let me ask you. Was she moving stush when she was giving that advice?
No,
Or was she just generally nice?
She was just generally like
Because she wanted to get dug
No,
out.
because I'm asking. Because why would she turn around and say, "Why you give me?"
No, because it was one of the ones where because I was close to her as a friend, like
Yeah.
me and her was just chatting freely.
Oh,
so it was
okay,
one of the
yeah.
ones where I will talk about certain shit, and I'm just chatting to her freely about
Yeah.
it. And I think it got
Fair
to a point where she thought I was just moving like a pussy. I was moving like hypotheticals about her.
yeah.
But I wasn't talking about her. I'm talking about
Fair
your
enough.
brethren.
Yeah, okay,
Fair
Like, I
enough.
wanted your
Fair
brethren.
enough.
Yeah.
And yeah, it went so it went left from there, boy. She started crying.
Okay. And how did you react? How did you react in that
Brother,
moment?
I kept silent. I dropped her home, and then I think the moment she left my car, I think I must have called her. I had to park up because I started crying. I was busting up. I was
Laughing.
Oh,
I'm about to say you're crying in the car. Wait.
No,
Oh.
fam. You know once I'm trying to drive there, black people don't even go red like that. I
Yeah.
felt like I was going red and I was busting up. I was driving. Please tell me my eyes are getting blurry. I'm like, fam, I can't see. I need to park the car. I had to laugh for like 5
Fam.
minutes and just let it go. I
Alright.
feel really
I
bad,
re-
did it?
Is it yours?
Oh.
I remember that first time.
First
That
time.
first time.
Okay, it was a whole different time period. So I was being a hoe. And this-
Shout out Horace, Sloris.
and we're sitting in Subway. And she's like, pass me your phone. So I gave her the phone, knowing exactly what she's gonna find on there. But But she'd already kind of told me that it can't become serious. But she was already acting like what we were doing was very serious.
Yeah.
So she takes the phone now, and she's going through the WhatsApp, and she's seeing every single girl on there that she doesn't want to see on my phone. And it was quite a few in it. So from her first reaction, I already know. She's either gonna move reckless or act like she don't care. And once she started scrolling, I was like, why is she carrying on going?
Yeah, why are you
still
Yeah, why you
going?
still going?
Because she knows most of them because she used to work with me, and a lot of the girls I used to date were ones I used to work with.
Oh lord. Do I know her by any chance?
No.
Okay.
I met her working at Tottenham Stadium.
Oh, okay.
So she keeps going.
There's a possibility I might know her, but we'll come back.
Maybe.
We'll come back to that.
So then she finally gives up, and she kind of throws the phone at me. And I'm looking at her, and she's like, "Why are you talking to all these girls?" I was like, "You said this ain't serious." And then she started saying that she's not a second option. So now I'm just confused, and she's like, "Okay, let's get in the car." I'm like, "What about the food?" She's like, "Okay, I'll wait in the car. You get food." So I got the food, and she paid for the food, and it's her car in it. Because back in that time, I wasn't paying for nothing. Everyone was picking me up. That's why it was a bit mad. So I'm sat in the car now.
You lived a life, boy.
Bro.
See this girl was stushing
Bro.
me. Listen, I had one girl driving me around one time. She fully got onto me. Hence why the whole reason why I even learned to drive. She fully got onto me. And stuck in my head. She doesn't know that, but I was like, cool. I hear what you're saying.
You remember that time I came into work? I went to the Indian restaurant. It was £99 per person. She paid with no remorse.
£99
per person.
Huh?
You don't remember?
No, I remember you telling me that.
And then your advice was pipe her to keep her happy.
And that's why we call this show Bad Advice.
And he said he did. That's not all he said. He said sometimes, not when she always wants it, just sometimes.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. You would have given him the exact same advice. So don't start with me. You would have done it too.
Once again, I'm a changed human. I don't do that no more.
No,
but back to I'm really not. But back to the topic. So we're sitting in the car. She's parked up, and then she asked me again, "Do you think I'm a second option?" So now I'm just confused, innit? Because I'm like, you've told me this can't go serious. And this is a whole weird thing because it's about she can't accept that I'm Christian, she's Muslim. It's a whole weird kind of situation, innit? So then out of nowhere, you know them when you watch a baby cry, they get hit by something and it's like a build-up and it's like, she did the exact same thing, yeah? So now I'm looking at her and now Niagara is falling, but from the wrong location. I'm not used to it falling from here. South, yeah, cool, but here. So I'm kind of just looking at her, and she's like, you know, when the words become uncomprehendable because there's so much like tears and stuff. So I'm just looking at her now, and half of me feels bad and half of me is confused. And then she's like, "Get out my car." I'm like, "Alright, cool." So I got out the car. I start walking towards.
Did you get the food at least?
Yeah, cool. So I finished the food.
Alright,
I was
cool.
eating it while she was crying.
Cool.
Like,
No, you have to secure the food,
Yeah,
innit?
of course.
Yeah.
So I'm walking towards my house. This is when I moved out as well. So it's all the way up in Enfield. So I'm walking there. She drives up. She's like, "Aaron, get in the car." Alright, cool. I'm gonna get a free ride home. I get in the car. She drives there. She parks up outside. She's just going through the same things. I'm just sitting there listening because I'm just confused.
At least you got that lift home, boy.
You
Yeah,
know, that's what I'm thinking, bro. That would have been a long walk, you know.
No, it wasn't. I was already at the end of the road. It was fine.
So still leg space. Don't work, fam. Still got to just drive
True,
down.
I was training hard back in those days. So
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so I was confused. I apologized because I was just confused. And then that was it. It was like a good hour of her just in the car,
You know,
half shouting.
you know
half
what
not.
makes the story even more amazing is looking at your face. You're still confused right now. He's still confused right now.
I'm confused.
He's still confused right. How many years later? He's still
We were not
confused.
she told me that it can't be serious.
I don't know what I did, but yeah.
I know what I did, but I didn't know what I
He's
did.
like, I don't know.
I just want to say
Fuck
that.
it up.
Are you confused?
I'm confused because she said it ain't nothing serious, but apparently she crying like it's something serious. You can't get upset when it's not serious, isn't it?
But listen, I told you about the situation I had when I done my second term at William Hill, innit?
Huh?
About the one that told
Oh,
me
you must have been the
don't-
biggest J-bag at William Hill.
I wasn't. That's the funniest thing. I actually wasn't.
You wasted your
You know
time.
what? Can I just say, I need to get some
On
like
this camera, I wasn't.
I need to get some soundboards on here, fam, because that way I could pull up some sound saying liar or blah, 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 or some shit like that, because that would have been the perfect time to say liar.
What did you just press? Because that made a sound.
Did it?
That sound
Wait,
was
wait.
That sounded
nuts.
that sounded
What was
nuts.
that?
Wait.
Hold on. Hello, live caller. We have a soundboard.
We have a soundboard.
I'm waiting for you to press another button.
Live.
Okay,
Find out what all these sounds. That. Sorry. What
Hustle.
That's
Hustle.
how we started
Huh.
freestyle. And that's how we end this freestyle.
That's how we end the freestyle.
Okay. We got a soundboard. We can know what we're
Can I
doing
just say, yeah?
Sorry.
Alright, so last one. Okay, cool. So,
At least we know we have a soundboard.
Yeah.
That works now.
but okay, my story. Back in the days, back in the past, before the Fire Nation attacked, when everything was all happy, everything was
This
peace,
dickhead.
and then Avatar
This
disappeared.
dickhead. Look at you, dickhead.
Hey, Raheem,
Come on, sorry.
before you start the story, I got one question for you.
Go,
So you know the long nail, yeah?
yeah.
When your finger in a thing, does
Yeah.
it hurt her?
No. Spot me.
Is that why she cried?
Huh?
Oh,
Wow, bro.
a little bitch. I want
No,
my
Aaron.
nails.
The nails
Must be like
disappeared.
diggity.
The
So
nails,
every time she had a period, it was really you.
huh? Alright, cool. Alright, what's the combination to the store? Alright, big man. Hey. Wait, this is. Alright, any equipment issues, call for help.
Oi.
I need to call out for the helpline. It's not
Oi.
that. We called out for the helpline.
Oh,
innit?
man, no.
We called out
He
for the
needs
helpline.
help!
He needs some milk.
Alright,
Alright,
fam,
cool, your story.
fam. You're lucky I can't remember which one was
Man.
the hurt one, fam. I need to remember what the hurt one on the. I need to remember
You can
these.
put anyone
that
on,
green
it's
one
still
there?
gonna
The
fit.
green one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it right now, fam.
Yeah, it's easy. I
Fam.
remember these things.
Fam. Alright, cool. So for me, yeah. Back in uni, having a good time. I think this was my
What uni you go to?
Kingston.
Oh,
Yeah.
You must have had a wild time.
Good time.
Everyone's had a horse stage in uni, even the people that didn't go uni.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. My whole stage was after uni.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't lie. Mine was more time after uni. But
1920 for me. Bro.
yeah. But while I was at uni, yeah, me and this girl, we were actually friends. Like we're just generally friends, this, that, and the other. All cool, friends. Nothing serious happening. And then round that time, I started talking to her. There was another girl that I started talking to, innit? Yeah, started talking to her, this, that, and the other. Whatever happened. And during that time, the original first girl that was just a friend, you know when you see a girl starts to get a little tense, little jealous, this, that, and the other, innit? She starts acting weird. Now, obviously, we've been acting a little off with each other, as you'd expect. And then there was a time when I can't remember. She said something to me, and then at that moment, I just, you know, when you just like turn off. I just turned off for like a solid month, and I just wasn't talking to her. I was airing her, this, that, and the other. And then it all came to conclusion on a night out. So we're on a night out, we waved, this, that, and the other, and saw her in the club.
I got the maddest song in my head.
Wait. She tries dancing, talking to me and all sorts, yeah. I'm waved. I just really couldn't give a shit. I'm doing my business, yeah. And then, I can't lie to you, I black out. Next minute, I'm outside. And she's talking to me. And she's talking to me, telling me this, that, and the other. But, you know when it's like she's saying something, but it's not registering? And it's just she's saying it, but it's literally going in one ear and out the other, and it's not registering. And then two, she's like, they start shouting. And I'm like,
You're just looking at
I'm
her.
just looking. I remember I was just looking at her.
Why is she shouting at me?
I remember I was just looking at her, yeah. And then what happened after that? Then literally she burst. When I tell you, the girl burst into tears directly in front of me, and because I'm literally at this moment, yeah. I remember I was just like, in my mind, I'm thinking, what the fuck are you crying for? You're the one shouting at me. What the fuck are you crying for, bro? I'm thinking, why are you crying? Then out of nowhere, yeah, my old dance teacher, he came, grabbed her by the shoulder, he starts hugging her, and I'm looking at these two hugging over here. I'm like, but why the fuck are you crying for? And I'm not saying it. I don't know. Literally, yeah, that's it. No, I remember because basically we were at a house party at one point as well, and then I almost fucked up her friend that was came to the house party because he jumped a gate and shit, and then yeah, there was during that month that I was speaking. There was a whole other madness that took place at a house party as well that led to this moment that she ran away. We were at the house party, then she ran away from the house party, upset with me because I almost fist up her friend for jumping over a gate to get into the house party. Obviously, everyone was pissed. I was pissed. Why are you jumping a gate? They left, and then it was at this moment where everything that happened throughout that month and a bit just came here at this moment here. She just like let everything go. And then it's that moments where she was crying. I'm thinking, why the fuck are you crying? Like, bruv, you just cussed me out in the middle of the street, outside a club with everyone watching, yeah? And you're crying about it. Why are you crying? And then what makes it worse, yeah? The dance teacher, yeah, the guy that came out with us at the night, that's hugging her now. The look he gave me at that moment, was a look of complete disgust, fam. He looked at me like, how the fuck could you make a beautiful girl like this cry like that? You should feel embarrassed of yourself. And I'm like, bro.
Obviously, you blacked out, so what the fuck did you say?
Fam.
What did you not say? Because you didn't even say anything.
I don't know. Because when I've come to, literally in a club, I know she's in a club, and I'm ignoring her. And then I black out. And then when I come to, I'm outside with her, outside the club's finished, and she's shouting. And I'm like, Vicky, why are you shouting?
Sorry. Can I put a point into this story?
Yeah.
That girl's a dickhead, fam. Like, if you blacked out, and you're obviously plastered. You're not in a fit state for this conversation. Why the fuck are you sitting there trying to have some rational conversation with me? And you... Does it look like I'm listening?
Bro. I honestly,
I'm deep in. Girls are typed, you know. They have problems. Why do they like to try and do all this conversation bullshit at vulnerable moments?
Because that's when they feel confident.
Like,
that's when they feel like they have power over you.
But I feel like, you know what? There's two things wrong with my story. One, it's like you said, I'm obviously plastered. How are you trying to have a deep conversation with me? Fam, look,
like right now,
as a normal human being, I am a very unemotional person. I am very what's the word I'm looking for? Huh?
Logical.
More logical. I'm very
you're just you don't show emotion like that. You know?
I don't have much empathy. I'm not very empathetic. So you try to talk to me when I'm waved, as if that's supposed to help. Me being waved isn't going to help. You've seen me when I'm waved.
Bro,
and then wait.
Then,
then the second point. No, because I don't care about that because I've known you for what, 2 years at this point at uni, bro. 2 years. Fuck. And then the second point, yeah, is that dance teacher. The look he gave me, bruv, you can't tell my brother. Look. Man gave me a look of complete disgust. Like I've never been looked like that ever again since that point. Like I felt like, bruv, like remember? Do you know what do you call it? Ghost Rider. He has the stare of penitence.
Yeah.
Bruv, if looks could kill, my whole soul would be dead. My soul would be gone.
That's fucked,
fam. And
to this day, you don't know what she was shouting at you for.
No, because no. I'm actually very close to her now. I have yet to bring it up, and I don't think I ever will.
Well,
Maybe you should find.
if you're
out.
listening.
Nah.
If you're listening to this,
Don't
Drop
bring
it in the
up.
comments. I'm
Don't,
joking.
no. I say drop it in the comments.
don't shit in the comments.
Listen. I think you should DM and just hash it out. Have a
DM, you should have his
conversation.
number. Call, hit, FaceTime him.
No.
There's
No.
one more situation. It's a quick one. I'll wrap up.
Hey, why has he got 2 phones for?
I got 2
Why
phones.
do you have 2 phones?
Somebody still a slut.
Yeah, drug dealer.
I love that.
Can't lie.
Hustle.
Every day I'm hustling.
There's one more situation, very, very quick one, yeah. It's funny because it comes back to down when they say that obviously these situations ain't serious. There was a girl that I was messing with my second time in William Hill. I wasn't even working for the company at this point, yeah, and I went to the Christmas party.
You're worse. No, you're not worse than me. Carry on.
First, wait, you are a hoe, bro. You actually went to the Christmas party in your workplace.
Yeah,
That he wasn't working for.
I wasn't working for at the time.
That makes you even worse.
Listen, I didn't have a Christmas party with the place that I left for.
Who
They
the-
fucking,
Who the fuck goes to the Christmas parties?
You go to them ones because the shit's lit. There's a reason why you go to them. innit?
He's not like.
You go.
I should have gone to mine.
Here's the thing.
I've
yeah?
never gone to any of mine.
No, trust me.
I should have gone
Here's
to
the
mine.
thing. What you do, yeah, you go as one of 2 people when you go to these Christmas parties. You either go as the cameraman, or you go as the drunk. There's no in between.
I'd rather be a cameraman.
Exactly. I was the cameraman.
I don't
But
drink.
we'll
I'll
come-
just be on the camera.
But we'll come back to that. Long story short, obviously I wasn't working at that point, but I still know bare people that's there in it. So I bumped into a couple of old friends, like I haven't spoken in time, so we're chatting. Funny story, I didn't even see this girl at the Christmas party, the one that I actually ended up climbing. Didn't actually see her at the Christmas party. Wow. Yeah. We'll go into it. Cool. About a day later, my brother messaged me. Oh yeah, my friend really likes you. You know, she saw you in the Christmas party, but yeah, she forgot to ask for your snap, whatever. Forgot to ask. I was like, which one's your friend? So she showed me a picture of the friend. Now I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, she's decent. Don't know why she didn't talk to me, whatever. But fair enough. So got the snap, got to talking, whatever. A couple days later, long story short, got to Lincoln. So one thing led to another. Long story short, ended up beating whatever. This one. Kid you not, after that first day, after I've left the yard, she must have been on the phone to me like a couple hours later, and she was like, "Oh, I got a towel and a toothbrush from when you next stay." Yeah, you see that look both of you just did? That was me when I was on the phone, like, what the fuck is she talking about? But okay, cool. So it got to a point where I was saying like, "Yo, it's not really a that thing," and she's like, well, nah, don't worry about that. You're just a beat anyway. You're just a link, whatever.
So
Yeah, I like that look you've given
So
there.
why the
Aaron.
fuck do you need a
So,
tower and a...
No. So cool. If I'm just a beat, at that point, I have no conscience.
Yeah.
I have no conscience of what happens next. If I'm just a beat, that is all I am. I'm just a beat, right?
So wait, can I just say something?
Go on.
She said that herself, yeah?
Yes.
That you are just a beat.
Yes.
Okay,
Her
continue.
words. Her words.
Whatever. At that point,
so-
you are.
After you
I'm
kind of
clean.
You
shot
are
her
clean of
down,
your actions.
I'm clean with my actions at that point, right?
Yeah.
So she basically wrote the contract. I just didn't sign it. I was like, okay, cool. Well, yeah, I'm just a beat. That's fine. So
No, she wrote the contract. You signed it at that moment.
At that moment,
You
I was like,
agreed.
yeah.
Cool.
So continue doing whatever we're doing, whatever. And then it got to a point where, you know what? I feel like because we don't go out anywhere or do anything, like, you know, we're just gonna stop doing what we're doing because you don't really care about me or anything like that. Hold on, you was the one that said I was just a beat. Like,
Is this straight after her saying that?
no, this is like probably like a month's worth of clothing.
A month.
Like,
A month
man to stretch
of
out.
getting dug.
Managed to stretch out for a month, but fam. Anyway, back to the point. So this one ends up crying now because she's like, what? Don't you care about me at all? I was like, well, not in that sense, no.
No.
It's like we're not dating. You're not my girl. Like we don't like. I was like, what do I need to be out here taking you out and doing all this stuff for? At the end of the day, you said I was just this. This is what I'm here for. This is my required purpose. What do you think? If you're flipping, like, you're calling me at unsocial hours, you're calling me at 12 a.m. What did you think was gonna happen? Like, what did you think I would just come into your yard to sit there and have a friendly conversation with you at 1 o'clock in the morning? Come on, pick sense from nonsense. Yeah, long story short, she ended up like proper crying, like she upset, like you're a dickhead, you're this or that, like chatting the most. I'm just like, I hear you, but I still got clout, so I don't really care. Like, you know, it was just like, I hear what you're saying, and yeah, I might be bad, but you was the one who said I was just a beat, so I don't understand why you're upset.
She put herself in this situation.
You put
Right,
yourself
you
in
know
a
what?
situation, yeah, I'm
Too bad.
crying. Look at you.
I love that. I love that I can do that now, you know.
Like, they're sad. Do you know?